If you wouldn't mind bringing it down a bit. Perfect. We are rolling.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Dena Loftin, and I am the National Director for the Youth and College Division at the NAACP. I have 5 ways that you all can stay civically engaged while we're social distancing. Number 1, it's actually okay to be social in this moment. We're just asking folks to stay away from each other. So it's about physical distancing, not necessarily not talking to other people anymore. So you still need to be a relational organizer and be social with other people. Number 2, if you have moved, if you have relocated during this lockdown, you have to make sure that you check your voter registration status for where you are registered to vote. And if you have moved, request an absentee ballot. They are not going to send you automatically a ballot just because you moved, because they don't know where you are. You have to go online. You can go to democracy.works. You can click on your state and it'll show you how to request a absentee ballot. You need an excuse, and your excuse is you can't be where you were because of coronavirus. Go to vote.org. It'll tell you whether or not you're registered to vote and where you are registered to vote. If you are not, it will then generate a voter registration card for you that you can either print out and mail in or submit online if your state allows online voter registration. Number 3, the census is still happening. You're supposed to get in the mail soon, if you haven't already, your census ID. And it'll come in the mail. It'll have a digit code that you're supposed to use to go online and insert. If you moved and you don't get that in the mail, it's okay. You can go to 2020census.gov right now and fill it out. And once you do it, make sure you tell everybody else to do it. Listen, the census is so crucial and important, especially in moments like this where we saw 3.3 million people apply for unemployment, where we see people in prison and who are incarcerated needing better services and better health care. Medicare, Section 8, school lunches, all of those things are allocated by the federal government to the states depending on how many people reside there. So if you don't get counted, you don't count. We need everybody to do this. Do it now. Visit 2020census.gov. Number 4, it's really important in this time, amidst all of the chaos and all of the news releases, that you make sure you are staying up to date about how elections and democracy is changing in your state and in your city. You can go to 270towin.com. 270, the numbers, towin.com. It'll tell you if your state has actually moved their election. So 14 states, because of COVID-19, have moved their elections, y'all. And you might be in one of those states and you might not know it. So please go to vote.org, check your voter registration status, then go to 270towin.com, and you can check if your state has then moved their election, and make sure you share those websites with other people so that they can stay up to date as well. The last one that I have, number 5, is really simple. Do not abandon your responsibilities and your roles to be a leader in your community just because we're in the house. It just requires us to pivot and use different tools and resources to then move our communities forward. So do not forget and do not let go of the responsibility and the agency that we do have just being in the house. Again, we still have to organize our communities. We still have to make sure they turn out to vote, and we have to make sure that we get counted in the census. So do not abandon your responsibilities and be empowered in this moment to set an example for other leaders. Listen, COVID-19 cannot stop democracy. Get counted. Make sure that you guys stay home. Thank you.